And now I'd like to turn the podium over to Gus's family and friends so they can share their memories of him with us.
That was Gus. This is our time now. His family, friends. I'm his friend. I mean, the people who knew him. It's impossible to believe that Gus is gone. That tornado that swept through this town, turning everybody upside down, can't be gone, can he? Can he?
Harley is obviously overwhelmed, and rightfully so. The loss of Gus, my son, is a huge loss for all of us. We're still in shock. Shock that someone so full of life, so vibrant, be gone out of our lives. I've lost a lot recently, but I will never recover loss. My son Gus, the son who wanted nothing from me, wouldn't ask me for anything, wouldn't let me give him anything. A sports car, an opportunity to be on the board, he spoiled me. He was just happy and content being who he was. And I think he was happy because he knew who he was and what he wanted out of life. I envy that. Why is it that sometimes people have to be taken away from you before you realize the blessing that they were to you in your life? I am honored to have had him as my son.
I'm not very good at this.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, well, she has to say that she's my mother, so. We are his sons. Zach and Jude are just as much his as I am. We have his badge, and we have his flag. He was a good cop.
Yeah, I miss him. I miss him too.
He was a good dad.
Gus was very big Cubs fan. And fall season, we didn't get a lot of work done at the station. Sorry, Frank. Gus would always grab the TV and the radio, had to have them together on at the same time to watch a game. And Gus would always order the pizza, and he always bought the pizza. Gus. Yeah, he loved that game. Baseball, he loved the Cubs. And one time he told me that the sounds of the game reminded him of being a kid growing up in Chicago. And I guess the sounds of the game for us now will remind us of him. So he's in a better place now. So maybe he can actually help the Cubs. So we'll miss you, Gus. And go Cubs.
And he really knew how to push that envelope. He never did anything halfway. And that got him into trouble a few times.
When Gus loved something or someone, there was absolutely nothing he wouldn't do to protect him. And I think that includes everyone here. I just wish someone were there to protect him.
Gus was, he was always late to everything. He always left a trail of potato chips and cigarette butts. You know, it's kind of funny. He started out being my brother-in-law. But he ended up being like my real brother.
He tried to make us normal. If you know my family, that's a pretty big task to take on. But he tried. He wanted us to be happy. I think he still wants that.
I'm here for Gus's other family. You'll say that my mom wasn't flesh and blood. Neither am I or my little sister. But thanks to Gus, we're connected. That's what happens when you have new life. There's no looking back. And that's the gift that Gus gave us, and gave my family. And I know that I speak for Olivia when I say that his sacrifice won't be in vain.
Don't you want to say something?